everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. I have no idea what day it is. Hello, Candy. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Deb. Hello, Hunter. Hi, everybody. So, as most of you probably have either heard through the grapevine or have seen posted somewhere or anywhere, I had COVID. Well, I'm still kind of in the mix of COVID. You can probably hear my voice. I finally have gotten it back. I am feeling a little bit better. I wouldn't say I'm 100% yet. I waited until everyone was out of the building tonight in order to come in and go live, but I had to get out of the house. I've been in the house for a week and it's been miserable. I'm not a very good sitter stiller, and I had to get out of the house. And also, my AC in my house is on the fritz. I don't know what happened to it. It was weird. Like last night or yesterday when I got up from my nap, I walked down to the kitchen and I was like, it's not as cool as it should be in here. And I opened up the window in the kitchen and heard this like crazy like noise coming from the AC unit. It was like a high-pitched squealing noise. So, luckily I have a phenomenal HVAC guy, and he is coming tomorrow to take a look at it. So, we should be good. But yeah, I am on the mend. I will say that I still tested positive yesterday, so it can last with you for a while. Luckily, my symptoms are not nearly as bad as they were. I mean, I didn't even want to, leave my house. I couldn't. I was... This version of COVID that I had, it was much stronger than the first version, I can tell you that much. I would not wish this version on anyone. I was just absolutely miserable. Miserable. You're getting better faster than I am. COVID's not fun. Glad you are getting back on your feet. Yeah. It was a doozy. It was definitely a doozy. I was not, certainly was not prepared for this version of COVID. The first version of COVID that I had certainly did not prepare me for this version of COVID that I was dealing with. But I am feeling much, much better. I cannot taste anything, cannot smell anything. I hate that part because I love delicious foods and I love smelling delicious candles and I love all of the scents right now that I also would enjoy as we're moving into the fall. Certainly, I can't smell them. I can't taste anything. My mom made me a delicious dinner last night. The texture was wonderful, but I could not taste a single bit of it. I am slowly but surely kind of being able to taste things, and I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell last time. So it's really weird. So, but it is what it is. So, and there's a fly that is attacking me. Do you see it? I don't know what it's doing. It's trying to find a place to land, and I guess my forehead was the best place for it. So I think it's left now. We got a lot of flies in, unfortunately, when everyone was here for Creator and Ending. The doors were open and close, and we're taking stuff in and out, and we've welcomed a lot of new friends in that time. I know I need to quit. I wish, this is my favorite one, and I wish... Nope. Can't smell it at all. I hate it. Hello, Luann. Hello, Amy. Yeah, I hate that I can't smell. It's very different from last time. Very different. All right, so we're gonna head down to the table. We're gonna make 2 cards today. I'm gonna use something from the Create Your Own Ending event because there's one piece that I really want to. I know there was a lot of COVID going around. That's funny, Melissa. So I am going to create with this free gift. How many of you have gotten your free gift from me and Taylor from Tailored Expressions? This is it's called Santa's Visit, I believe. This is the original version. This was when I was at Stamp Joy, but now it's been a whole year, so we can release it. But this is a free gift at $75, and then if you spend $100, you will get the coordinating die as well. Or you can just buy it. If you just want to buy it, you can buy it, but grab yourself some goodies, spend $100 on the website, get free shipping, and get this and the die set for free. I think that'll be really, really cool. So let's head down to the table and let's talk about what we are going to do tonight. So this is, again, the Santa's Visit stamp set. It's a red rubber stamp set from myself and Taylor from Tailored Expressions. And this was a collaboration that we did when I was at Stamp Joy last year. I will not be at Stamp Joy this year. I'm sorry. I know that there was a lot of you looking forward to me being there, but I'm just don't have the travel in me again yet. I know it'll come back. I know it will at some point, but we're not there yet. And this is the first card that we are going to make tonight, and then we are going to make our secondary card. We're going to switch this card up just a little bit. It's not going to be exactly the same as this one, but it's going to be very similar to this one. Okay, so that's just a fun, simple, and easy little card for us to make. And then the second one's going to be a little bit trickier. It's going to be a little bit more avant-garde, if you will. Is everybody having a good day today? I hope so. I'm doing like I said, doing a little bit better. Not nearly 100% yet, but I'm doing a little bit better. So, first things first, let's move these items out of the way, and we are going to grab our Holly cardstock as well as our Jurassic cardstock. Do you love how they're labeled for me so that I can remember which one they are? COVID brain is very much a thing. I don't believe that I had as much of COVID brain as I do last time. It's wild. It really is. It's wild. I am not using an Action Wobbler, but I am going to be using the new foam roll from Brutus Monroe. I will be using that. Okay. I do at times use the Action Wobblers. I haven't in a while because it seems like they're becoming harder and harder to find. Is it just me, or are they becoming harder to find? It might just be me. I'm not sure. All right, so we have our paper to start our stamping. So first we're going to stamp out our Christmas tree. And we're going to do that on the Jurassic cardstock. I've been doing classes. Oh, is that for the holiday thingy? I know there was a holiday situation. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Okay, so I'm going to place my tree right down here at the bottom because I want to keep this real estate because I am going to need... Whoops, I got to take out the base. Hold on. I want to keep this real estate up here because I'm going to cut that out. Wobblers, you find... Oh, on Amazon? I'll have to look. I don't buy a whole lot of craft stuff from Amazon because I always get so nervous about the shadiness of who is actually selling it. Jolly Holiday, that's it. Okay. So we're going to take some Fake Plant ink. This ink just came back in stock, I believe. If I remember correctly. I think it just came back in stock. And we're just going to ink up our little tree here. And then we're going to press it down. And look at that. So far, so good. I need to move this though because there's a bump right here. I know you guys can't see it, but there's a bump right here from my keyboard stand. And it doesn't allow me to ink evenly because of the bump. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. I think that's just so perfect. So perfect. All right, so we're going to move our Fake Plant out of the way. We're going to use Fake Plant again, though, to stamp the sentiment. So let's just pop this puppy out of here. We'll give it a second to dry. And again, I so wish that I could smell this squeaky clean, but I know I'm not going to be able to. And it makes me sad. Okay. And now we'll pop our stamp off of here. And now we'll do our Merry Christmas, and we're also going to stamp our Santa Claus. Oh, wait, and our gift. Those all get stamped at the same time. It's going to make our life much easier. All right, so we're going to do the Merry Christmas up here. We'll do our Santa Claus here, and we'll do our present. Well, we can do it right. Oh, no, let's do it up here. We don't have to conserve much of the white paper. All right. So first, our sentiment we're going to do in the fake plant, so that will match our tree. So we'll stamp that out first. Oh, pretty good for the first stamping. I love stamping with Simon Hurley's inks. It's one of my favorite ways to use them. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. Now, it is going to dry back a little bit, so it will not be that dark, okay? And then I'm going to grab some of the Brutus Monroe Raven ink, and we're going to ink up our present as well as our Santa Claus. Look at how beautiful that is. Isn't he fun? I think he's super fun. Okay, and I probably should have stamped out multiples of these because we are going to use them again. But the next card is much, much simpler in regards to the stamping. It's a little bit more involved with the ink blending, and you'll see what I mean when we get started on it. All right, let me move these puppies out of the way. Oh my goodness, what just fell? Oh, that's one of those ink blenders. I placed a reorder for the Christopher Allen brushes last night, so they will be coming back. I know that there were quite a few of you that said, Christopher, what the heck's with the brushes? We want them, and you only had like 6 to sell. All right, so now we're going to take the Holly cardstock. And we're just going to stamp out these little tiny baby ornaments. And that'll be easy peasy. Right, Diane? It's true. It is true. Hello, Chicky Mama Cat. It is so true. It is very much binge-worthy. I mean, binge-worthy. Oh, my goodness. It's very much hoard-worthy. If you have not tried the Nacho Mama's cardstock, give it a whirl. I think you will definitely be using it over and over again. I know I do. That's actually what this is on. Do you hear that? That's a thick piece of paper. I'll tell you. That is a thick piece of paper. Okay. So let me move this out of the way. We are going to start placing our dies. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut this from here just so that we don't. You can probably put all of these. I mean, we can definitely put all of these on the same little doodad. Same little die cutting. I mean, that is some thick cardstock. Woo! Ooh-wee. Okay, enjoy your dinner. I am okay, Carol. I had COVID. I mean, I still technically have it, but I'm okay. I am okay. Feeling much better now. Raving about, yes, isn't it great? It's good. It's some good stuff. It really is. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and line up our die here. That fly just attacked me again. I guess we're friends. Me and this fly have become close. Even though I didn't ask for this friendship, we are friends. Thank you. Yes, I'm feeling much better than I was sick. I was sick as a dog, but what's so wild is I was still able to make it through Create Your Own Ending. So, and I don't necessarily know that I don't know if I got it at Create Your Own Ending or I already had it. I don't think I already had it because I was around so many people. I mean, there would be a lot of people that had it. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm definitely glad that I'm feeling better now because I was not doing great, that's for sure. Just want to make sure I get this on here straight. Okay, and then oh wait. My goodness gracious. Yes, I'm glad I'm feeling better too because I am pretty worthless when I'm sick, and I hate that. I have work to do. I have Black Friday to plan, and the Halloween box launches on Tuesday, and I have lots to do. The Halloween box this year, you guys. And it's the lowest price that it's ever been this year. And as always, we only have 100 of them. But I think it's going to be good. The pups did take care of me. Well, the first time I had it, I didn't know I had it. The first time I had it, I was like, oh, this is nothing. Just a little stuffy nose. My voice went, but... And the August launch is next week. Yes, late next week, Thursday. Thursday is when that launch is. We're going to the circus. Hello in Bakersfield, California. We are headed to the circus, my friends. Although, if you ask most people, we are in a circus all the time here at Brutus Monroe, so it's not much different than what it normally is. Oh, okay. I love that. Oh, come on. There we go. Then into the haunted house. Wow, there's a lot of haunted houses that I've gone to that have a circus theme. So, I get that. The master, yes. Well, while I was away, we had to have a different ringleader. It was, I'll tell you, all of our spider monkeys were running around loose while I was gone. I don't believe there are any clowns at this circus. I can't remember though. I don't think there are any clowns at this circus. But we are going to the circus next month at Brutus Monroe, which I think is going to be fun. Alright, we have our little ornaments. And I think I'm going to instead use a piece of holiday paper. I'm glad you caught me live too. Instead of doing the stripes, because I think the stripes are going to be a little too hokey pokey and matchy. So we're going to do a little that's what I'm looking for. We're going to do a little holiday paper. I'm going to have to pull my paper down and see if I have the last year's paper. Oh no, I mean I do love Pennywise, but there is not any Pennywise. All right. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna grab all my paper packs here. I'm hoping that I have. So I have a Casual Christmas and Festive Fractals. Some of these we're gonna have to bring back because they are good. So I don't think Festive Fractals is still a thing. At least I don't think we carry it anymore. I wanted to use the current holiday one. I mean, I love Casual Christmas, but hold please. I think in the other room I have some of these. So talk about yourselves for just one moment. Okay. Traditional trimmings, that's what I wanted. Yeah, a week away was definitely more than I could take. I am feeling better, Christy, a lot better. I almost came in on Thursday, but my mama said, no. No. Don't you even think about it. Oh, I love this. This paper pad I think is still available. Is it still available? And see, I love scary. So let's color in our Santa Claus. That's a good color for our Santa Claus. Wait. Is it? This might be better. Who's the head spider monkey? I don't know that there really is. Of the flying monkeys, I don't know who was more. I don't know who I would say was more in charge. It was a joint spider monkey effort, I guess. Or more, I should say more like flying monkeys is what they are. Not, spider monkeys. More like flying monkeys. Okay. You'd have to ask them who they think the head spider monkey is. But they're, again, I think they're definitely much more of a flying monkey than a spider monkey. Alright, so we're going to do a little... black for the boots there. I love Stephen King as well. I love that. Love that. Okay, so. Oops, whoops, we gotta do our cutting out here. I might actually stop at the Dollar Tree on the way home. I don't know what time the Green Tree Dollar Tree is open, so I'll have to look, but I might stop there. because they had a whole bunch of Halloween stuff. Don't worry, I have my mask, but they have a whole bunch of Halloween stuff. And, you know, if you don't get in there right now, you won't get it. Because that's the way it works at the Dollar Tree. Because a lot of it they don't get back in. So like all the really good stickers and rub-ons and things like that we got to get now. Alright, so there's our little bow. What is your favorite Stephen King? To anybody out there, especially Melissa, because she said she loves Stephen King. What is your favorite Stephen King? I can't wait for you all to see the Christmas box this year. The Christmas box, too. We got a lot of really fun things up our sleeves for you this year, my friends. And then I'm going to take a piece of lunch bag cardstock for our little backer piece. Oh, Eye of the Dragon. Yeah, Misery is one of my favorites. Dolores Claiborne. This is going to be 2.5 by 3.5. It's probably my all-time favorite. It really just depends on my mood, but I love Dolores Claiborne. Dolores Claiborne is probably one of my favorites. All right, so let's grab ourselves a card base. Maybe I'll just go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow. I think they're open until 10, though. I don't know. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, no. Where is my adhesive? Nothing is back where it belongs yet. All this stuff is still, a whole week, and all this stuff is still right where we left it for Patreon ending, which is good, because, I guess then I can find it, but nothing got put away. So let's see here. So we're going to start with our strip. The Green Mile, yes. Oh, Tales from the Crypt. I have the whole series on DVD. It's in my office as we speak. So there's our first little strip of color. Then we're going to grab our piece of lunch bag. Then we are going to grab our Christmas tree. Santa's gloves. Aren't Santa's gloves usually white? No? If not, stop me. But I think they're usually white. Maybe not. Oh, they're black. What? Have I been living a lie my whole life? Are they sometimes white? Oh, well, look at this. We might have to have a poll. I was going to say, I feel like I've seen Santa's gloves be white. Maybe they're black sometimes, too. They're white? Okay. Oh, in the mall. Well, this is the real Santa. This isn't the mall Santa. Whew. All right. Let's go ahead and put our green. The gloves are green? What in tarnation? This would be a really easy Christmas card to do this year. Okay, and here are our new, oh my goodness, these are so exciting, our new adhesive squares, which I'm so in love with. You get so many of them on a roll. A lot of you are in love with them too, because We don't have a whole lot left. What he has on the red, white, red, or black. Oh, see, we got a whole bunch of different options. And I think that these are at SOS status again. They were at SOS status after CYOE, but and I'm just going to show you a technique, I think, for the next one. I don't know that we're going to make the full card because I can feel myself starting to get really congested again, which is not fun, but I will survive. I just don't know that I have it in me to do a full second card. I probably overdid it doing one card, but I love it so much. Oh, looking forward to it. Good. All right, we're going to use some of the Red Shift gems. And of course, you know me. We need to embellish this tree. Obviously. Oh, they are in SOS status. Oh, yeah. Well, see, now you pose a very good point, Melissa, because what I'm thinking is probably when he's riding in the sleigh, that's probably when he wears the black gloves, because that's, you know, that's he's driving. Those are his driving gloves. And then when he is not driving, doing appearances, if you will, that's when he wears his white gloves. Also, have any of you seen Noelle on Disney Plus? It's a Disney original. That fly is back. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye. You have, Kelly? Oh my goodness, my favorite character from that. It's such a good movie, but my favorite character from the whole thing is Snow Cone, who is an albino reindeer, and he just wants to be like the other reindeer so much. And I love him so much. Although, I don't know if Snow Cone's a boy or a girl. But Snow Cone, the noises that Snow Cone makes, the first time we meet Snow Cone is when he comes crashing into, I mean, you just have to watch it. But if you want a feel-good Christmas movie, that's the one. It's so good. When it first came out, we probably watched it 1,000 times here at Brutus Monroe. I just love Snow Cone. And I love that she's a crafter. The lead, who's played by Kira, I can't remember what her name is, but she is a crafter. She has this fabulous card that she makes in the very beginning. Snow Cone is it's this tiny little albino baby reindeer. Look at that, those gems. And just the absolute sweetest. Absolute sweetest. All right. So, let's go ahead and switch gears. I really want to use this paper pad, and I want to foil it. And I also want to use this stencil, because I've been thinking of using this as a holiday, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, as a holiday paper pad as I was designing this, and obviously we didn't use it as a holiday paper pad because it's not the holiday time right now, but I want to show you how I would use this for the holidays. And we're gonna make, don't worry, we'll make a lot of little holiday cards out of it. So I'm grabbing from the Friendship Release / Create Your Own Ending, I'm gonna grab the Rainbow Rewind. And I'm actually going to grab the black sheets out of it. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my stencil. So this stencil, and there is a little cheat sheet coming out soon to show you how it lines up. But do you see how that lines up? It lines up perfectly with the, see that? It lines up perfectly. You just gotta line her up, that's all. So we are going to start with a green. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this holiday background. Now this stencil also will work by itself too. So you don't have to use it with your I don't feel like that's right though. Hold on. I have a photo that I was keeping in my phone, and I have to look at it now, that shows me exactly how everything lines up, because it's supposed to be in the center, but that is not. That's in the center. No? Yep, that's in the center. So that's the way it lines up. So see how it's surrounded all the way around? That's how you know the way it lines up. Don't worry, I have a cheat sheet that I'm going to launch probably this upcoming week, so you can see how it's supposed to line up. Because that's always an issue, is figuring out how it lines up. So we're going to start with fake plant. Yeah, don't worry. I will make sure that I have the cheat sheet out very soon, because I do understand that at this point right now it is tricky to line up if you do not, well, number one, if you're not the person that designed it, i.e. me, or if you don't have kind of the puzzle eye, if that makes sense, to put it together. So there's the first one. Okay, I'm going to show you how we're going to foil it, and then we're going to use it on a card. Maybe people use it. Yeah, we can use it next week, because this will still, on Tuesday, because this will still be an active free gift. This is an active free gift until the end of the month. Okay, so there's our first one. So you see how that turned that green. So now for our next one, we're going to do another green. It only does the center. It does not do the outside, because obviously that wouldn't have worked, because there we go. Because if it did the stencil's not large enough. But that's okay. Because you're not using the full 6x6. Well, I'm not using the full 6x6, and I doubt that you are either. Okay, so now we're going to use Viper. We're going to go in, and now you want it to be a very different shade of green. It could be a different hue of green, like this one is, or it could be a different intensity of green. So it could be like the same green, but you're just going over it lighter. I personally love using the Simon Hurley inks for these, because there are so many different hues and they work so well. So again, we're going in with our green, and there we go. So this was Viper. Now when we lift this up, we have two different greens. Isn't that cool? Then, let me keep the same tape. We will go in with our next stencil. And I wish you could have seen the planning process in my mind when I had to figure out how to make this work. It was terrifying, I tell you. But this one just does the additional little flowers here. So we're going to do some Love Struck for that. I love that. Oh, thank you, Max. Oh, Max is my best bud. Max and I got a photo when he was here in the store. Wait, was Max here for when the candy store was here, Amanda? I can't remember. Okay, now when we lift this up, now we have our reds. Now again, you can see we're getting into a holiday. We're getting into a holiday theme. All right, so now last but not least, we know that's not right. We know that's not right. I need my own darn cheat sheet. I mean, it's been such a long time since I have designed this. Oh, good. Well, you need to come out because he needs to see the. I mean, you all need to see the candy store, but he's gonna really like it. This upcoming Friday, I'm really excited. I'm gonna be 100% better by that point, thank goodness. But this upcoming Friday, we are launching all of the Scoozies fall and Halloween candies. So, if you can believe it, we had to order them now, or else we can't get them. But I'm really excited about that. We're having a little apple cider tasting here at Brutus Monroe. It'll go out, I think this week it goes out to the community so they can all come for their free cider tasting. And then we'll be showing off all the new candy. So look at how cool that looks. Isn't that great? But we're gonna kick it up a notch because that's what we do. We're gonna kick this up a notch. And so pretend you don't see the outside area because that's like, but look at how cool that is. So I'm going to take one of my, I can't say my favorite because I say that all the time and everyone's like, everything's your favorite. Well, it is. It is. I love my job. I love it so much. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to sandwich this together. The reason for that is this is double-sided. Now, you would just use two pieces, although you could sandwich, I think, together with the old one. This is the gold static. And then let's take our fuse machine. And I saw, Isis, that you posted to put a protector on the back. I just always foil both sides because you never know if you're going to use the other side for something else. But it's completely up to you. This fly. This fly thinks we are best buds. So I'm just going to foil both sides, which is also a great tip for if you're using these for envelopes. Because you generally want to foil both sides if you're doing an envelope. We're going to pop this in. Make sure we're all lined up, which we are not now that I moved that. Yep. Well, normally we don't have double-sided things. Normally it would be something that's single-sided, but these, making them double-sided so you don't have to foil them. That's the thing. I wanted to make it so you don't have to foil if you don't want to, but imagine in this paper pack, look at all the colors you get. And there is a little line here on the side to show you where to line up. That's intentional. But the you could do this with you could start with a background color, or use the shattered the magical shattered glass and foil on top of it. I mean, sky's the limit, right? Create your own ending. But I can't wait to see how this looks when it comes out. I think you're really going to love it. Okay. Oh, SOS status. Oh my goodness. I haven't even looked at that in a while. I had a feeling though. It goes into SOS status pretty quickly. and often. Yes. Well, every paper pack that you get from Brutus Monroe is, yes. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need to trim this end. All right. Send her through, and then we'll flip it over and send it through again. Because we're doing both sides, so might as well. Yes, they are all foilable. Yep, every single one we carry is. All right, so I'm going to send this through one more time. I'm going to flip it over. You don't need to do this. I'm just doing it because I'm foiling both sides. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this puppy off. Make sure we unplug it, because you always want to make sure that you unplug the foiling things, or I mean really any of the things that are plugged in. Oh, awesome! All right, so we're going to do the first side. That's what's going to be the side that we did not color. Hold on, we have to peel both sides first, so hold on. I'll peel both, but let me show you how this side looks. Look at that. But now here's the side. So imagine that on a card. Let me cut it down for you, because it's going to be hard to tell, because it's, you know, you can see the white. Look at that. And you can do these in whatever colors you would like, because again, the background, do whatever you want. But the real kicker is, if you purchase this kit, you can also cut it out. So let me show you. And you can still get the Create Your Own Ending event. It's just not live anymore. You're just going to watch the videos. 2 people actually purchased it today. But what you can do, you can go in and cut out one of these pieces and then pop it up. Hold on, I'll show you. You know, I'm not going to get out of here to go to the Dollar Tree. This is my first day back. So now, if you just take your little die, pop it in there in the center, and then we run this through our die cutting machine. I'll show you. Let me do got to perform another surgery. Hello. I miss you too. Don't worry. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. You can't get rid of me that easy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and peel this off, and then you'll see how this fits perfectly. I just don't want to mess up my foil, but there we go. So now see how that just popped out, that little area? So perfect. I know I am having too much fun to shop. You are correct. But now, if you're putting this on a card, let's pretend this is our card. You can take this, and we're going to do lots of cards like this, but this is just, I mean, this is one of those, how the heck did they do that card? And what you can do is this piece can get popped up, or this piece can get popped up, or you can just use these pieces. I mean, again, I'm sure you can imagine there's a million things that you could do. Plus, you're also getting just the flowers. So if you want, you could literally just cut out the flowers. Just pop that on top and just cut out your flowers. So there's a million things, and we're going to talk about all the different things that you can do with this, with these dies. I mean, imagine, again, let me show you here. So let's just do this real quick, because you know that I will literally stay on here all night. And we don't have the time for that right now. But because I still got to go home and feed some puppies. But if you take your die set, and you get 3 of these, because I knew that we would be using them for, well, my intention was for ornaments, but again, it's whatever you want to do. So we can go ahead and cut these out. We're going to cut them out. There we go. That's okay, Kate. I got sick. I mean, I'm much better now, but I was sick. All right, so you can see we have, I mean, there's so many different things that you can do, but oh, good, Isis. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. So when we pop these out, probably needed a little bit more pressure, but we'll be okay. Just for demo purposes, we'll be all right. There we go. So you'll see now we have our multiples. So what all you would do, and I don't know, it didn't cut all the way through my red ones. I had a feeling it wasn't going to, because there wasn't a whole lot of pressure. So let me cut out my red ones real quick, and then I'll show you just how simple and easy this would be to kind of do a mix and match. But when I was designing this die set, this was really one of the main reasons that I designed it, because I'm always looking for, I love these like mid-century, I love the mid-century ornaments. So I was like, what can I do? Hello, my Jessie. Are you coming to the anniversary party in person? Please tell me yes. It is cool because it almost gives it like an embossed look. Oh, good. Woo! It's going to be a party. It is going to be a party. Okay, so then what you can do, let's just grab a piece of white paper. And I'll show you here. So, you still have time. So when you place that down, so we have our first ornament. Now, you can either do your ornaments so that they are like straight up and down, or you can do them side by side. You can mix and match them, which is what we're going to do. So now we need to grab my stabby tool. But again, just imagine with me here what you can do. And it's fun to just kind of sit down, grab yourself some scraps of paper, because this doesn't have to be the final draft. Grab yourself some we all have a scrap bin, or in my case, a scrap closet. And you're just going to place and I just think this would be such a dynamic, this fly. I must be sweet tonight. It's probably the lotion that I put on, because it is a very sweet lotion. I mean, I can't smell it. It's a cherry blossom lotion that I love from Hemp's. Can't smell it, but I know what it smelled like before I lost my sense of smell and taste. But you can see here, as you are building, going across, how simple this is. And you're just going to cut out, a whole bunch of these. You can do 3 at a time. And then you can go in again and you can do another one in here like so, or you can do them up and down. You can just do them straight across like I am, and then just add a sentiment, and then you're done. But you can see here that now I can add in my little flowers. Yes, that's kind of my favorite thing to do. Is simple but very impactful. And I'm just going to add in my flowers for the love. That one did not want to stay. And they're all the same. This is all the same stuff. Now, the separate flower too is exactly the same as this. So if you just want extra flowers, just do some extra flowers. For some reason, the green ones are not hanging on. There we go. Okay, so then see that how you can just really... Okay, good night, Teresa. But then you grab yourself some crystals. Obviously. I'm going to use the blue... no, I lied. Hold on. Everything is sticking to my shoes. Everything, I tell you. Let's use the gold. Well, it's not gold. I think these ones are... Yeah, the topaz. But again, you just go in with your little gems. We'll put a gem in the center of each one. And again, turn these into ornaments. Turn these into, I mean, whatever you want them to be. But this will create, in my opinion, a beautiful card. And this is with just the one little way of using it. See that? Isn't that cool? But also, if you want to take it up another notch, and who doesn't, you can grab a piece of just the standard, let's move this up here a little bit, just our standard paper here, and then grab yourself a piece of the Prism paper, which I think we might be sold out of, so I'm not going to use that. Let's grab a piece of the mirror stock. Do you see that fly? Sir, you are not getting paid for this assistance on this live. So if you think that there's a check coming, I missed one. Oh, I did miss one. Oh, COVID brain. Told you. Told ya. There we go. But again, you can take your little flowers here, pop them onto, in this case, we're just using a piece of, I mean, I would probably use glitter stock for this. I don't think I have any, well, do I? Hold on. I didn't really look that well. Oh, I do. Grab yourself a piece of glitter stock. You could use either or. This is the, can't remember what color this is, but it'll be coming back soon because holiday colors will be back soon. I think this is Emerald City. And then grab yourself a piece of the red, because the opposite side, so there's different colors on both sides. It's a full rainbow. But grab your red. Let's send this through. It's definitely green. It might be changing in the light, yeah. It's a lighter green, I can tell you that. But again, right, Diane? Thank you for that. They are good. They're some of the best crystals you'll use, I'll tell you that much. So then all you're going to do is, let's say you're doing a card, which is generally what most of you are doing that are following me. We'll cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then all you have to do is, again, take your glue. You can kind of randomly place your flowers here. And isn't that a cool little, just like, pop of color? And again, just put a sentiment. Just, I mean, this is so simple. Oh, no, wait. Is that a bubble? Oh, yeah. So simple to create really fun backgrounds by really just mixing and matching the dyes. Isn't that fun? Again, just so I knew I was going to do that every time I put them in the lid. It never fails. Anytime that I put them in the lid, that's what happens. So yeah, and then you can even go one further, and we'll talk about these extra ideas next week. But you can even go one further and take your stamp set that you can get, and the stamps coordinate with the flowers. So you can go in and you can stamp on top of your flower, or just stamp your flower and then cut it out, and then you have a pattern, or you have a solid. So if you want to use all of your, say you want to use like all of your Simon Hurley inks because you love the colors of them, and you're like, well, I don't want to get out all of my different colors of cardstock. That's silly. I can instead use all of my favorite Simon Hurley inks, and, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So you can use all of your favorite Simon Hurley inks instead. And just stamp your colors out. So you don't have to get out, instead of getting out a whole bunch of different colors of cardstock, grab your stamp, this color is, what color is this? Triple Berry. Because we love a good solid stamp, right? And I know I do. So there's our Triple Berry. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Clean that off with your finger if you're demoing like I am. And then grab yourself another color. Let's go with teal. Let's do a Clear Skies, which is a teal-like color. It's a very light teal color. You're just going to go in and stamp that down a couple of times to your liking, and then peel this up like so, and then grab your little flower, okay, and your tape. Then you just take your little flower, pop it right on top like so. See how that just pops right on top of there? Take our second one, pop it right on top of there, run it through. Yes, Ruth, I am feeling better. Thank goodness. I might go get myself some chicken nuggies after this. I won't be able to chase them, but maybe I'll be able to chase them. So then you're just going to pop these out. Okay, and look at how pretty those colors are. Isn't that beautiful? And so simple. And now we have beautiful, more little flowers that we can pop onto our already kind of avant-garde background. No problem, Shirley. I'm gonna have to probably figure out a way to go, when I go live, talk about all the different ideas that I have, because when I designed these particular products, I had a gajillion ideas. But again, see that? So now you just have different colors now of your flowers, and I know I'm going to spill these again. But you are using your inks to color them now instead of your cardstock colors. So if you have an ink color that you really, really love, but you don't have a cardstock that coincides with it. See how good I did that time? I shouldn't say anything. But there you go. How simple. Isn't that fun? But you can also, one more thing before I go, you can also take your just plain cardstock, like this, and then grab your patterns from your stamp set. So like we could take, let's do this pattern. And let's do some Love Struck. And all you're going to do is just stamp this on top. And look at that. Now we have a pattern. And you can do just certain ones and put a pattern inside of them. I mean, really, y'all, the sky's the limit. Or, again, take your one that's just a full filled in piece. And color in the entire piece. I mean, there's so many things you can do with this set of items. I mean, it's the sky's the limit. And we'll talk about, you can emboss it. Yes, you can emboss. I mean, you can go in then after with your stencils. And, obviously this only does certain parts. Of course, I'm not going to be able to line this up because I'm talking about it. But once you line it up, there we go. You can go in, and then you can use your stencil. Grab your Christopher Allen brush. I know that we don't have them in stock. Please don't be mad at me. They'll be back soon, I promise. But look at. Does it take you a long? Diane. I don't know. I don't want to burst the third wall, so to speak, or whatever it would be called. I have a craft fairy. And she comes in and she cleans up for me after the lives. But see, I'm going in and I can do just the center of that flower that I've already stamped. But I'm going in and I'm using some of the new Christopher Allen Brutus Monroe ink. And this is the Simple Blend ink, so it's going to blend different colors. It's the whole idea. So see, all these colors blend together. And this is a brand new product. It's available now. And I love it because I can go in and I can do different colors. And I'm just going in and see, I'm using one ink pad. And you're going to see all the different colors that we're going to get from it. I don't know if y'all have gotten. Just going to gently do that one. If y'all have gotten this ink pad yet, but it's wonderful. Yes, the Crafty Fairy has taken care of me for many, many years. So now when I lift this off, we only did certain areas, okay? But isn't that cool? Again, I mean, there's just so much you can do. So much you can do. Yeah, Biv is available now. And then Biv's friend will be available in a couple of weeks. In September it'll be available. This one will be available. We're using this one for the what's the word I'm looking for? For the SCT class. So all right, my friends, let's go to the front view. Whoops. I knew it was going to be kicked off because we've been live for so long. That's what happens. There we go. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. What a novel way of ink blending. I like this. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I was constantly... Now, obviously, these aren't like light blue, dark blue, medium blue. These are actual, different colors. So these are actual, like, colors that coordinate with each other. So I would go and grab, a green, a blue, and a purple, and, like, they weren't mixing great because I needed the inks to already be kind of mixing together inside. Can you see how the pad works? So it's a little easier to tell on this one, but the way the pad works is it has this, see how they blend it? It's really, really cool. But yeah, these are brand new. I wanted to bring some inks back because back in the day I had a lot of colors of ink in our surface inks. So yeah. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Please say a little gentle prayer that I get my taste and smell back because I don't like not being able to taste things or smell things. Thank you all so much for being a part of my life. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I love you to pieces. I cannot wait to see you all on Tuesday. Remember to create something every single day, whether that's simply a memory or your own ending. I love you very much, and thank you so much for all the well wishes and prayers. I am feeling much, much better, and I can't wait to be 100% with all of you next week.